Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how to use the content aware fill right here in Photoshop, which is a content aware fill is a tool basically that allows you to fill in a part of an image while being aware of the content of the image, meaning that it takes into consideration the surrounding of the area that you want to fill, right? So I know that this my definition might not really make a lot of sense, but let's just get right into the practicals, right? So we have this image here, and let's say we're trying to remove this text live, right? But we want to remove it in such a way that it's pays attention to the background. Now if we use our rectangular marquee tool and we select the live, right, if I just press delete, look at what happens. It just deletes, right? And that's not what we want. So let me press Ctrl Z. So now I'll press Shift Delete, right? And this fill dialog box comes in. So if I choose foreground color and click on OK, it has changed it to black. Why? Because black is our foreground color. Let me press Ctrl Z. I'm going to press Shift backspace again. If I choose background color, remember that our background color is white. If I click OK, it changed that selection to white. I'll press Ctrl Z. I'll press Shift backspace again. Now let's try content aware. Remember, it's content aware fill that we're trying to achieve, right? Let's try content aware fill. Okay, if you click on OK, right, it's going to start loading, and it has loaded. Can you see what it did? Can you see what it did? If you press Ctrl Z, can you see what it did? It removed the live and it tried its best to replace it with what it was seeing. Okay, now the reason why it is not perfect is not perfect because it actually sampled. If you look at this place is pitch, so it sampled somewhere around here. Let me select it. Sample somewhere around here, and that's why it's not perfect. Okay, so but that's basically how you use the content aware fill. You select what you want to remove and you select content aware fill. Another way to do it is when you have selected, when you make a selection, and you can right click and now choose content aware fill. Right click and choose content aware fill and click on enter. When it loads, click on enter. Press Ctrl D to deselect. Can you look at that? Can you look at that? Now it's actually more perfect. So those are the two ways. Either you make a selection and you press Shift backspace and you choose content aware here, or you make a selection, right click and select content aware fill. Okay, those are two methods. The third way, which is go to edit, sorry, you make a selection, you go to edit and you go to content aware fill. So those are the three ways to use content aware fill. So now let me show you another use case of using content aware fill. So now we have this image here, and you can see that, let's say the size of this our canvas is 1080p by 1080p, right? So this image does not fill it. Okay, if I press Ctrl T to transform and I try to increase the size, you can see that it's actually giving me an issue because the hand is cutting off. I don't want the hand to cut off, right? So I want the hand to show full. So I want to fill in both sides, left and right. So how do I do that? I make a selection of the left hand side, and I'm using my rectangular marquee tool. So I'll come here and select this one at the top. This one is called add to selection, so that when I make a selection of the second side, it's going to add, right? So I have two selections. Do you get? I have two selections. Now I'm going to press Shift backspace. Okay, now also make sure that when you want to use content aware tool, that your image is a raster image. So I'm going to rasterize this image. Now press Shift backspace and I'll make sure it's on content aware. I'll click on OK. It's going to load, and you're going to see the magic that's going to happen. Can you look at that? I'm going to press Ctrl D. Can you look at that? It has filled in those areas. If I press Ctrl Z, can you see what was there before? It has filled in those areas that nothing was there before. That is the power of content aware fill. That's the power of content aware fill. So I'm going to use it one more time in this image. Look at this image now. You can see that I want this image to fill in this entire canvas. So what will I do? I'll first rasterize the image. I'll hold my control and click on the thumbnail to create a selection of the image. Then I'll press Ctrl Shift I. Now Ctrl Shift I has inverted that selection. Remember, I created the selection of the image, then I press Ctrl Shift I to invert the selection of the image. So now the image is no longer being selected. The area that has nothing, the transparent area, is what is being selected. Now press Shift Backspace. This dialog box will come up. Content aware fill, and then I'll click on OK. I'll give it some time to load. Right, give it some time to load. I hope you guys are actually following me. So this is an amazing tool, and boom, can you look at that? It has loaded. Now you might notice that there's a bit of line in between, like, so to avoid that, let's press Ctrl Z. To avoid that, when you do this, when you've created the selection, right click, and so when you created the selection, go to select, go to modify, and go to contract it by like 3. Sorry, not contract, rather expand. Sorry, go to select, go to modify, go to expand by 3. I don't think 3 is enough. Select, modify, expand. Let's try 10. Alright, so expand it by 10 so that when you do the content aware fill, it's not going to have that stuff. So let's try again. Shift Backspace, click on OK. Alright, click on OK. It's going to load. It's going to load. Alright, can you look at that? It no longer has that line, those lines, right? So now it has filled my entire image with similar images that is taken aware of the initial content, right? So that is how to use the content aware fill. I hope you guys learned something new right in this tutorial video, and if you did, kindly let me know in the comment section what exactly it is that you learned. If there's any other videos you want me to make, also let me know, and of course subscribe to this channel because more amazing videos are coming. Thank you for watching to this point. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.